And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Whips it across, and a quick out, number 1. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses to second, and that's not it. Crow Armstrong takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. What do we need to know here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it, tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. There's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a pop-up. Shota settles underneath it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Ian Happ. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Corrals it. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Line to left. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Runner on the go. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's out easily. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Horner on the go. Betts up with it. Slings it across. And Swanson. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Swanson. And quickly one away in the second. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. And that's a base hit. Pajes on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. And here comes Tommy Edman. Two outs. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And we're back. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Slowly on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Got the out. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a ground ball to first. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Will Smith to the plate.
Ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. We're tied at 1. Max Muncy at the dish. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Next pitch is downstairs.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 down.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Happ makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Two outs, base is empty. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ian Happ up to hit. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. And Ian swings through it.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. That'll make it out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 3-2.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Now here is Michael Busch. Headed towards the corner. Hernandez hustling after it. Nabs it, and there's two away. Miguel Amaya now at the plate. Out to short. Bats up with it. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Ready to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A solo shot. It's 4-2. Tommy Edman at the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That one in the dirt, and now 3-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Rip towards third to Horner at second for 1, and that's 2. And we're back. So here's Horner now.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
The 1-1. In the air, right side. Makes the catch, And there's one down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And strike two.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
At the plate, Matt Shaw.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good fastball. Location down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Edmonds slings to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
That pitch is out. Three balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Headed down the line. Happ sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The 1-2. That one missed. Up and in. And now 3-2. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the middle and a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That one down the line, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove, and the inning. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Center field, Pajes. And out number 1 on the grab. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Rips that one center field. Pajes takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice knock right field. And that one is off the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner on the go again. Strike in there.
2-2 the count.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Ohtani checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Cut on and lifted in the air. In the air to make the catch. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Kike Hernandez. In there. And so now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 on, 1 out. And a curve is down and in.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Not even close there. 2 and 1. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Nico Horner, looking to get the tying run on base. Out there to center. And it falls. And it gets by him.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a simple soft liner into center field.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-4. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith collects, fires to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Down and in, moved his feet. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Bush, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Inside, just missed. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that. Ready to begin the 8th, Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
2 balls.
Throw
2
to
strikes.
second, and great jump. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Now he breaks his bat. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Now a chance for Michael Bush. A play. And now Miguel Amaya.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. The Cubbies leading by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
balls,
That
1
one
strike.
outside. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Tommy Edman will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Horner over to first. Inning over. And we're back. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Hauls it in, one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And that's a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
One out, runner at second. Matt Shaw digs in now. There's a swing and a miss. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Runner takes off for third. Good job to fight that one off. Inside move to second. Swanson back on a dive. Runner goes again. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Pitch is high. No throw, safe at second. Runner on the go again. Can't glove it cleanly. Shaw around third, but they get the out at first. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Mookie Betts.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So a man aboard, Will Smith, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive, base hit. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A towering shot. It's 7-7. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bush. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So now it's Freddie Freeman. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A solo shot. And the Dodgers walk it off 8-7.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. live from Bristol Motor Speedway. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one out to right. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Bregman runs. Pitch outside.
Nope,
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Now 1-1.
Cold night like tonight,
One
last
ball,
thing you
one
want to do
strike.
as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now 2-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Trevor Story. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
1-2.
2 balls,
That's the
2
ball.
strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is. We go to the bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. First offering,
in.
and it
Ball.
just misses. Pulls that one foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Grounds one to short. Story handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Schwarber out of the play. And now here is Harper. Hard on the ground to first. Lowe takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that's a strike. Yoshida hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Japan. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's hard hit on the line. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Anthony makes the grab, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one ripped into right. Anthony snags it for the second out. And here comes Alec Bohm.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Fires over to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. To 3rd. Boom. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Alex Bregman.
Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And we're back. This is Bryson Stott. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Just
Outside,
missed.
ball.
Out to short. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Bader up to the plate.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-0.
Out to short. Story. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now.
Turner.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
No
Not
ball.
sure if he
One
was
strike.
expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Start of the fourth, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
On the ground to third, boom. Slings to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here goes the runner. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes.
It's 0-1.
You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, left field, down the line, reaching for it, and brings it in. Bottom of the fourth, here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time.
Harper.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He's under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Now, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. He'll score, and they've tied it.
He's out.
We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela.
To the right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next offering
Nope, that's
misses,
outside.
and it's a ball and a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike.
Hey.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Out towards right center field. Castellanos on his horse. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Turner. Save!
No, safe.
Now batting.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Again with a pitch out. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Duran at first. 2 out of the inning.
No,
And that's a little bit high. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The throw is wild and it gets away. It's off the mark and he scores. So digging in, Nathaniel Lowe. That clips the zone. Strike 1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air, left field, and makes the grab. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Castellanos at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that's a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 1-2. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Trevor Story. Luzardo back to work. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Boom. To first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now Roman Anthony. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
and he got him. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Anthony makes the grab for the second out. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Rafaela hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that's a little high.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here is Romy Gonzalez. In the air, center field. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Throw over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Go to second. Ow! And that. And we're back. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. that one lifted in the air center field. And a quick out, number one. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Swung on, belted. Duran makes the grab, and there's two gone. JT Realmuto steps in. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swings through that one for strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. And ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Gets under and pops it up. Gonzalez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Popped up first base side. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 3. Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Story now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the eighth. Squares and gets it down the left side. And a foul ball. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's ready for the bottom of the eighth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The other way, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Ball one there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2 now. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Crochet. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. They say he went.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Low snags it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined.
Duran pulls that one down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader should have it. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
So 2 down now, and here is Cedar Rafaela. Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. Bunting for a hit. In plenty of time to first. And that is. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Nope, ball.
Next offering is down low. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Story over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So here's Bader now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one ripped left field. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. Here's Trey Turner. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball. Crochet. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. Turner runs. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit.
Now this one gets through. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. Save. He beats it.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2.
That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging for the K. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Here's JT Realmuto. Ouch.
Take your base.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And there's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's down and in.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
1 strike away. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.